shows that jump the shark, Living Singles. So I think the show Living Singles had 2 points where it kind of jumped the shark. The first one is when Kyle left the show. So every person in the cast added a unique element that made the show good. And Kyle, his character, what made his character good was you got to see uh, kind of a dignified black man in a professional role. Like he was always wearing suits, he had dreads, he could talk really nice, and he had this cool dynamic with Maxine. So it was cool to see them go back and forth because it was real clever in the way that they talk to each other. And when he left the show, you kind of lost the you lost that balance because the other guy on the show was Overton, who was like a country bumpkin, kind of a blue collar kind of a worker. So it's just the show wasn't quite right when Kyle left. The other jump the shark moment in the show was when Regina left the show. So she was like the bougie black friend that a lot of black women can probably relate to. Probably some even white women. I think it's probably a universal thing. Like everyone has that bougie friend that just thinks they're too good to be around. And when she left the show, it was just you saw that more pressure was put on the cast that was left to be funny. So you saw more storylines with like Overton and his girlfriend, and more storylines with Khadijah, and it just wasn't as good of a show. So those are just the 2 moments I could think about when that show jumped the shark.